Oh, I am going to install a micro air soft start to the air conditioner in my 2015 open range Journeyer. But before I do, I want to prove that it works. See how it works for me and not just take the word of the sales brochures that it saves 70%. So I'm going to try to take a amp draw reading before as it is, and then I will take one afterwards. So I purchased mine through Hutch Mountain, and we've seen many of sales, all over YouTube. There's many sales videos. Here is the brains and the magic of it all. Micro Air Easy Start. I was surprised that these are not model specific, but rather you just buy one and it can work on whatever air conditioning unit you have. I did get the installation kit. There's some instructions and other things. So we will get started on the testing. The conditions for this test today, since it's a rainy Western Washington day in early May, about 50 degrees out. So I've got the Honda 3000 warmed up and ready. I have the eco throttle turned off, so that we're at full RPM. And I've got a 10 gauge cord going back to the 30 amp adapter plugged into the 50 amp outlet in the trailer. Okay, in preparation, I have taken the cover off of the circuit breaker panel and the plate and ID of what breakers do what. I have an inductive amp clamp meter. Was that a Fluke 336? So in the breaker panel, I have everything turned off except this one is running the outlets to help give me some light here. I've got this ring light thing to help light this area up. That's the main, that's obviously got to be on. This 20 amp over here is the actual air conditioning breaker, and this one is for my electric fireplace slash space heater. So I wanted to kind of see what the fireplace draws just to test the test procedure. So we know the clamp of this meter is non-conductive, so I put it in there around the wire that's coming out of the breaker for the fireplace. Fireplace is set on low, and we're currently drawing 5.8 amps. While we're playing, let's turn the fireplace on to high and see what we get. Okay, heard the generator wind up a little more. Oh yeah, we doubled the amperage. Now we're at 11.1. And just as a reference, it is 4:07 in the afternoon on May 5th rather, and the temperature that it's currently thinks it is in here is 68. I've got the fireplace running and the furnace trying to warm this up enough so that when I'm done installing the Easy Start, I can actually get the air conditioner to kick on. Okay, now I'm going to turn the rear AC on. Okay, there's 2.7 amps, that's the fan. And that, I saw that it peaked to close to 40, held about 37 trying to start that compressor. Now we're running at about 10.4. 10.5, 10.6. But even with my 3,000 watt generator, and it's not on Eco Start, that was quite a power draw just to get started. Maybe since that's the first time it's run in months, it was a little harder. So I'll give it a couple minutes, shut it off, and repeat. Alright, so the air conditioner ran for a few minutes. I turned it off. Now I'll turn it back on and see what amp draw we get this time. Okay, so the fan's running at about 3 amps. There's the compressor, spiked at almost 40 amps before it started settling back. And it's taken it about 11 amps to run. So I'm going to turn the air conditioner off, turn the generator off, so that when I climb onto the roof to do this, there's no power going anywhere up there. Oh, wish me luck. Okay, up on the roof. This is a Dometic brand. Got the cover removed already. Dometic. I took the cover off of the run capacitor. It's got a little diagram there. And I can see that this is a 13,500, I guess that's BTU rated unit. This is not an install video. There's plenty of them to be found, so I just wanted to identify it, take a picture of it, and now I will turn off the video and get to installing. Okay, we're back. I got the soft start installed. The generator's running, and turn the meter back on. And we're looking for amps, AC. Try to get this where it'll display to the camera again. And now I'll turn the thermostat to air conditioner. Fan's running already. Oh shoot, forgot to turn the fancy light on. So we got about 3 amps for the fan. That's the way it was before. Oh, that looks significantly better already. The highest number I saw there was only 18. And it's running at 11 amps. Now the instructions tell me to let it run for a minimum of 30 seconds. Trying to get my watch to the timer. Cooperating. Can't use my phone because it's recording. Well, that's not cooperating at all. I'm sure that it's been 30 seconds, so I will go up and turn the thermostat back off, and we have to do this restart 5 times so that the new soft start can learn how this air conditioner wants to run. Okay, go turn it off. Okay, I just kicked the thermostat on, so it's now running for the second time. I needed to wait 3 minutes. Now I'm watching for that spike. Yeah, about 14 was as high as I saw it. So that's come down from the first time. So now we gotta let that run 30 seconds. Okay, this is run number 3 of its learning curve. As I reread the instructions, it said that the easy start itself will delay the compressor for a solid 3 minutes. So I had set a 3-minute timer, but at the 1.5 minute mark I turned it back on. So we can see the fans running. We got about a 3.4 amp draw, and my timer says we still have 50 seconds before it should allow the compressor to start. Yeah, I'd say overall the installation went pretty easily. It was you know, a little bit cautious as I approached it, just because, okay, don't want to mess this up. And 20 seconds till it should allow it a restart. And to buy the model that has Bluetooth, and thought I would download the app while I was waiting in between. And time's up, so we should see the compressor. Yep, compressor kicked in. I looked away and I missed it. I didn't see what its peak was. So now we're letting that run for at least 30 seconds. And this is run number 3. I didn't even hear the generator bog this time. Alright, this is run number 4. We just waited the 3 minutes. Fans pulling 2.9 amps. 3.2, 3.3. Let's watch it for that compressor. Start up. Wow. I don't think it had any draw above its run current. I saw 11 or 12, but that's what it takes just to run. That's kind of amazing. So I don't know what that math works out to, but we started at 40 and then we were seeing high 30s. It's definitely more than a 50% reduction. So this was learning start number 4. Need to let it run 30 seconds. And shut her down. Do it one more time. I see why other people say this makes it easier to sleep with the air on, because you don't get that big dip in the generator when it suddenly has to power up more, and you don't hear or feel the trailer shaking as the compressor struggles to life. So far, I'm pretty impressed. Okay, this will be our 5th learning run. I zoomed in and changed the angle a little bit. It's hard to see exactly what my phone is recording through the clamp across the screen. Wow. I think it had a startup of about 10 amps and then runs at 12. I'm really liking the looks of that. let this run at least 30 seconds and then we can shut her down, and I'll put the panel back together and download the app, see if we can get it to connect via Bluetooth, and what that app can show us or tell us. Not that I really want to have a lot of conversations with my air conditioner, but I like data. I like to know what's going on. So I paid the extra bucks for the Bluetooth model. Okay, that seems close enough for 30 seconds. Shut this off, turn the AC off, put the panel back together. Okay. Well, I got the app downloaded, got signed in, and what it tells you are its current stats. According to it, our last startup peaked at 16 amps. But since I have the breaker panel put back together, I can't get the meter in there to confirm that. If it did, it was very briefly. So I turned the generator back on to eco throttle to see how it would handle this startup. If I come out here, you can hear the generator. Still sounds like it's idling with the fan on, which was probably drawing about 3 amps. Listening for it. I wonder if the compressor has started already. It hasn't been taking that long. Let's see if I can get back to my stat.